Hi, today in this session we are going to learn about what is a sentence. First, the English starts with the alphabets. Next, a group of alphabets make a word and a group of words make a sentence. What is a sentence? When do we use sentence? Why do we use sentence? Why it is called a sentence? What is the importance of sentence? Today we are going to learn all these doubts, clearing all these doubts we are going to learn in this video. And a sentence is very important for the communication, and in the communication daily we communicate with each other. In every language it should convey the what we are talking. For that it should be a combination of words, and also it should convey the meaning. So not only the words we pronounce, then they should be like, but they should be kept in a correct order. So a group of words that can convey the correct meaning or the complete meaning is called a sentence. And generally the correct format of the sentence is subject plus verb plus object, and in some cases subject plus verb also gives the complete meaning. For example, the dog barks, and the other example, see, she sleeps at night. These are the two different examples where we get subject plus verb plus object and subject plus verb. And in every sentence we have two parts. One is the subject. The subject means about which we are talking, whom we are talking, about what we are talking is called the subject. Generally the subjects can be nouns or pronouns, and the other part of the sentence is predicate. The remaining part of the sentence is predicate. One should every time remember that the correct format of the sentence is to give a complete meaning, subject plus verb plus object. And for examples, to discuss this we are going to see some examples. She is a hard working lady. Here, who is a hard working lady? She is a hard working lady. So about whom we are describing here? She is the subject, and the remaining part is the predicate. Again, going to the correct format of the sentence, here she is the subject, is the verb, a hard working lady is the object. And the second example, Mohini went to sleep at night. Who went to sleep at night? Mohini. So Mohini is the subject, went is the verb, and went to sleep at night is the predicate, went is the verb, to sleep at night is the object. Here you can see Mohini is a noun, name of a person, and she is a pronoun which replaces a noun. So we already discussed that the subjects can be both nouns and pronouns. Okay, so according to this, there will be, in our conversation we use sentences, long sentences, short sentences, and we use to question someone, and we express some surprises. And for this, the sentences can be classified into different types. Before going into that, we need to know two more important terms, that is the phrase and a clause. A phrase, this is also a group of words, but it is a part of the sentence. Only a phrase cannot give the complete meaning, as it does not contain the finite verb. Suppose, look into, the meaning is the investigate, but if it is used in the sentence only, she looked into the case very carefully, that is the correct example. And in time, she reached there in time. What is in time means? The mentioned time. This is the examples of the phrases. And the other one is the clauses, and this clause is a group of interrelated word, and this is a part of the sentence, and it has subject and predicate, and it is a longer sentence. And these clauses clauses can give the complete meaning or cannot give the complete meaning. These also can give the complete meaning, and which give the complete meaning is called the independent clause or the principal clause, and which cannot give the complete meaning are called the subordinate clauses. Here we take an example. She went to the temple when the sun set. She went to the temple. it gives the complete meaning. So it is called the independent clause. It is not dependent on any other sentence. So it is called the independent clause. When the sun set, immediately if we use when the sun set, immediately we'll ask when the sun set, what you are telling, what happened, tell me. Tell me completely why you stopped here, will definitely ask them. So without the before clause, the other clause cannot give the meaning in these longer sentences. So it is called a subordinate clause. Generally we use this clause when we used to combine two sentences, that means when we form a longer sentence. Now according to the types of clauses we discussed, we can classify the sentence. This classification, there are four types under this classification. One is the simple sentence, second one is the complex sentence, third one is the compound sentence, and fourth one is the compound complex sentence. Simple sentence is the general format of the sentence, subject plus verb plus object, and this subject plus verb plus object, and this is presented only the independent clause. We are talking about the sentence. Sentence means which gives the complete meaning, and here we discussed clause can give the complete meaning, cannot give the complete meaning. So which can give the complete meaning only can form the sentence. According to the clauses we are classifying the sentence. So when it can give only, if only one clause is present, that should be definitely the independent clause. It consists of only one clause with subject and predicate, means that clause is definitely the independent clause. In the simple sentence we have the independent clause. Example, she reached there in time, and in here in time we already discussed before, this is a phrase. And in the phrases also there are different types like noun phrases, verb phrases, adverb phrases, adjective phrases, and we are going to discuss these in our next video. Next type of sentence is the complex sentence. In this complex sentence we have two clauses. One is the independent clause and another is the subordinate clause. The best example is when we discussed clauses, that is she reached the temple when the sun set, and we discussed the independent and the subordinate clause. Another example, you will definitely lose if you don't try hard. This is the another example. Okay, the next one is the compound sentence, and in this compound sentence there will be two principal clauses. Principal clauses means nothing but the independent clause. They will be joined together by the coordinating conjunctions. What are the coordinating conjunctions are but, so, and, therefore, thus, before. These are all some examples of the coordinating conjunctions. So his house was big but it was dirty. Here we are telling that it was dirty. It was dirty is also a complete sentence, gives us complete meaning. His house is big also gives us complete meaning. So these are two independent clauses. Next one is the compound complex sentence, which is a mixture of both compound and complex sentence. That means in this sentence we have two independent clauses and they will be joined by the what, a coordinating conjunction and also a subordinate clause. So here we discuss an example. I went to the grocery and I picked up the laundry before dinner. Here I went to the grocery, I went to the laundry. These two are, I picked up the laundry. These two are the independent clauses. Before dinner, this is the subordinate clause, and here coordinating conjunction is and these are the different types of sentences based on the clauses classification. And there is further classification like what is meant by interrogative sentence, declarative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and the assertive sentence. These types we are going to discuss in our next video. If you do like, please share, subscribe my video. Thank you very much for watching my video.